Living Local Carolina with Katie Turner. Local trends, shopping, dining, and more. This is Living Local Carolina.
Well, guys, I can't believe we've been saying this. I've been waiting to film a segment at Benjamin's Bakery for over a year now, and I'm finally here, and I'm joined by Taylor. Thanks for sitting down with me, Taylor.
Absolutely. Thank you for inviting me.
This is insane. This spread that they have for me, I feel like a VIP right now. This is our Christmas table here, but then we have a Thanksgiving table in the back. But you guys are always making sweet treats, coffee, dog treats, feeding the community year round. What is Benjamin's all about?
So Benjamin's, the way that I look at it and the way Mr. Lee has always said it is that we are community. And that's exactly how you started it out, is he wants to make sure that we are present, we are known, and that we are here for the community. Everything we make is from scratch. Beautiful array, she was absolutely correct. Christmas and Thanksgiving, we have everything ready to go. We celebrated 30 years this year, so we are very, very thrilled. We had the community out and did a little ribbon cutting for that. But otherwise, yeah, fresh. Gingerbread.
I can see, I wish you guys could smell this right now. It's actually crazy how good it smells. Are we having kits for the holiday season?
Yep. We have
All right,
holiday
all
kits
right.
that you can decorate yourself, have a little fun. Yeah, have a little fun with the kids or a little date night.
And I would say one of the most stressful parts of the holiday, at least for me, is thinking about what I need to bring. They really have it covered, if I'm being honest.
We do. We have little gift baskets that you can get. We have kits that you can have fun with. If you call and let us know what you need, we can have it prepared. You can just come and present Benjamin's and say, there's my gift.
And everybody will be happy.
Everybody will be happy.
Well, let's talk a little bit more about the menu here. Lots of bagels to choose from, lots of sandwiches, but give me the whole rundown from your standpoint.
Yep, so we bake our bagels fresh every single day. So sometimes we have to do a second bake if we sell out.
Wow.
Yeah, we have a lot of bagels. All of our pastries are baked fresh every single night. We have some fan favorites like the apple fritter and the dosant.
I was just about to say dosant. That's my favorite.
It's so good. It's so a dosant is a cross between a donut and a croissant. We take a croissant dough, we deep fry it, and we glaze it. Otherwise, our core menu, we're gonna have breakfast, lunch, all day. My favorite menu item is probably the Bialy Belly Buster, but I'm a huge fan of Bialy's. So Bialy is a cross between a bagel and an English muffin. It's got a nice thin profile, so it's not like super bready, but it's got a nice crunch on the outside yet.
I have had it before.
Yep.
It was recommended to me by Lee. And
So
it was
it's got
really
meat, egg, and cheese of your meat and egg of your choice, and then it's got cream cheese also of your choice.
delicious.
Perfect breakfast sandwich.
I love it. And we have to talk coffee too.
Coffee is huge. Mr. Lee is very, very, very proud, as we all are here. We roast our own beans, we make our own blends. We have all of our core line as well, but the Carolina Gold has to be the most popular. It's our medium blend that we have in the cafe daily. Very, very good.
So what is it like being able to see the same faces come in here over and over again?
It's great. We have our regulars. They come in. We know exactly what they want. We don't even have to ask. Just ring it through and go. Bob comes in every single Sunday and gets an apple Danish and a pina colada smoothie. No whipped cream.
I love it. That's what this is all about.
Yeah,
Like you
it
were
is.
saying, you guys are a staple in the community for a reason.
Absolutely.
And for the last 30 years. It's amazing.
Yep. I've been with the company for almost a year and they are my family. I thoroughly enjoy it here. I feel very at home.
So if somebody's watching right now and they want to stay in touch with you guys, just in case they need to put in an order for the holidays to know those deadlines, you guys are on Facebook and Instagram, right?
Yep, we're on Facebook, we're on Instagram. If it's something seasonal that we have for a short time, we definitely do a Facebook post about it, let you know what day you have to order by, what day is gonna be available for pickup. Otherwise, if there's something that you want, typically we can get something out if you call us 2 days before.
We'll be back right after this break with more Living Local Carolina.
Well, it is a hot and sunny day here on Pawleys Island, and I am joined by Mr. Thomas Williams. How are you doing?
Great, hot, but I'm still here.
Yeah, we're holding in there. But tell me about you and what you do.
Well, my name is Thomas Williams. My telephone number is 814-8598. Area code is 843. I live in McClennanville, but I come from McClennanville to Pawleys Island for the last 29, 30 years. And I also come 4 days a week. And I love it. And I don't think I see no way I'm going to stop.
Now, what do you do?
I do the, if you see the stick I got, I do the cobra, I do the owl, I do the rattlesnakes, I do the fish, the flounder, the rainbow trout, the catfish, wide-mouthed bass. If you name it, I can do it.
Now, how did you learn that you could actually do this?
Or at my father, 3 generations back, and my older brother showed me because my father had passed away. And he showed me how to do it, and then after that it's just history. But some of the things, like my brother couldn't do a cobra, he couldn't do an alligator, which a whole alligator, that's what I do also. The big flounders, or he could have made just regular sticks.
But you can get a little fancy with it.
Yes,
huh?
I just gotta, if I see it in with my eyes, I don't have to have a picture. I could automatically draw it.
That is so cool.
Yes.
You're able to hand carve these sticks, and
Right.
then you even paint them and seal them, and they're very functional as much as they're beautiful.
Right. If you see this one, this is what you call a honeysuckle vine wrapped around a cherry. The head is a put on. So this is got a rod, a steel rod, not anything else in there but a steel rod. So in case if you drop it, it won't break.
Okay, so you're out here 4 days a week. Can you tell me the address and where people can find you?
Yes, you can find me at 1061 5 Pawleys Island, near the bakery.
Well, welcome back to Living Local Carolina. If you're looking for something to do this holiday season and you love music, well, don't I have a treat for you today? I'm joined by Dedrick. How are you doing?
I'm well. How are you?
I'm doing great. I want to know a little bit more about the auditorium itself. You said it's a historic auditorium.
Well, the building, built 1908, it was a part of the original Wynyard High School in Georgetown. That high school burned, and subsequently, well, it was already in place, a plan to create Georgetown, which was a merger of Howard High School and Wynyard. There were some folk who were from town, led by, Miss Cribb, who was a secretary at Wynyard High School, and a band of folk got together to save the auditorium, turned it into a nonprofit, and all these years later, we are now putting on live musical performances and open as a hub to the community.
That's fantastic.
Thank you.
And people can enjoy it for years to come,
People can
too.
enjoy it. We work to preserve the building, number one, and then to bring live musical performances that can foster cultural arts in our community.
Cool. Anything in store that you can tell me about 2024?
We're planning a great 2024, but what
Okay.
you can do is stay up with us on all of our social media platforms,
Okay.
Facebook, Instagram, and check our website, wynyardauditorium.org.
Perfect. Is there anything else that I need to know?
Well, we would like for as many people that is able to attend our shows. And as I tell the folk that do attend, probably one of the best things you can do is talk up your experience at the Wynyard Auditorium so that it can get other people involved. Music heals the soul, it touches the soul. So we offer something for everyone, and we hope that everyone can come and enjoy what they get.
Doesn't get better than that?
I hope not. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
We'll be back right after this break with more Living Local Carolina.
Well, welcome back to Living Local Carolina, everybody. Today I am joined by Matt, who is a producer amongst a ton of other titles. So how are you doing?
I am great. I'm great. It's good to be here.
How did you figure out that this was what you wanted to do?
Music was always what I wanted to do, even when I didn't know that I loved music. I actually grew up as from when I was in kindergarten. I wanted to be an artist, draw. I love illustrations. For all my anime heads out there, I loved illustrations. So from there until actually high school, my junior year in high school, I actually had an art class. And the art class my last semester of art that I took in high school was a class that they made up for me because they didn't have any more classes. I just took the highest art class I could take. And so the next level was college, but I wasn't old enough to be in college yet to take college courses. And so they were like, after that last class, it was like, look, I'm with my guidance counselor, and she's like, you don't have any more, we got to take something else for an elective. And so the question was literally, the option was choir or basket weaving. And so, right. So,
Thanks.
So I was like, I'll take choir. And so from there, I just found out and realized that, man, I'd always been singing. I always loved music. That was always, I would go home. If I wasn't drawing, I was listening to music, listening to the radio, And so that really, really became an eye opener for me. And then from there, it just evolved and evolved and evolved into where I became a producer. I had a singing group, and it was a cappella group, and we were singing around, and we couldn't find studios that would actually be able to record us, because it was about 4 or 5 of us singing a cappella harmony, and they just didn't know how to. The engineers just didn't know how to record us, and so we started me and the group and the management team around us just started. Somebody had a mixing console. Somebody else had a microphone, and somebody else had this, somebody else that. And we're like, let's put it all together until we could find the studio. I remember a conversation we were having I was having with the management company. I'm the mouth of the group. And so I'm like, I'm tired of paying for, now mind you, I wasn't paying for anything, but we're tired of, I was doing nothing but just singing and writing. And so I'm like, I'm tired of paying for studios and paying for recordings, and nobody knows what they're doing. Like we can do bad recordings on our own. You know what I mean? For free. That's easy. That's it. And literally when I said it, everybody was quiet for what seemed like an hour, but it's probably 5 seconds. And they're like, you know what? Well, let's just put some stuff together until we can find one that, that'll work for you, Matt. And I was like, yeah, let's do that. And so from there, I just kind of fell into, telling people I want to hear this, I want to hear that. And then finally the guy who actually taught me how to engineer, he was like, you know what? I'm tired of you telling me what to do. You do it. And literally that was my training. And so I just fell into engineering just like that.
There you go. I love stories like that, though. Obviously you were a very creative person. You had, so many different hands and thoughts, but that's so cool.
I've traveled over hills, swam the widest seas to find someone like you to love me, There's nothing I can do. You're always on my mind. If there's only 3 words I can tell you, I tell you 1,000 times, 1,000 times that I dreamed of you.
Don't forget to like our page on Facebook and follow us on Instagram and Twitter. How to use the QR code. Just open the camera app on your smartphone, iPad, or tablet. Point your device at the QR code so the QR code appears on your screen. Your device will recognize the QR code and show you a notification. Click that notification and you'll come to our website. Living Local Carolina, weekday mornings at 9:30 on WBTW News 13.